Hey Mom, it's your birthday today. I thought I placed some flowers by you, but I'm too far away, so I think you'd understand if I just placed some flowers next to your picture. It's been so long since we were together. It's been 9 years and I'm a junior now. 9 years.
So right now, all we can really do is see how she responds.
I still remember so clearly the day you left us.
Side effects of
The doctor said it was one of the fastest progressions of brain cancer they'd ever seen, so I guess that was a good thing.
Go with chemotherapy.
Because you didn't have to suffer for so long.
Try something different.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong, sweetheart. It's going to be fine. Listen, is there some sort of experimental treatment, some new medicine, new surgery, anything? I'll pay whatever it takes. You've got to save my wife. You've got to save my wife. You wanted to see me?
Yes, I've noticed that your productivity is low. The lowest it's ever been. What's been going on with you?
My wife has a problem.
I don't need to know what's
going
on. I don't need to know what's going on. You are not on task. Your behavior is unacceptable. Clean your office out by the end of today.
Dad really broke down, and sometimes I think it's as much as you did. He was heartbroken when it was diagnosed, but when you couldn't recognize him anymore, it's when he really reached his breaking point.
Don't you worry, Scarlett. Your mother will be home any minute to cook some delicious dinner.
Daddy, Mommy isn't coming home.
What? Why on earth would you say such a thing? But don't worry, I won't tell her. I won't tell her you said it. It'll be our little secret. Sit! You leave without eating the food your mother has made? No! You will sit, you will wait, and you will eat your mother's food! Why did she have to leave us? I'll make you a deal. God, I'll do anything. What? Scarlett, why aren't you in bed? What's this? A snack? You weren't satisfied with the wonderful dinner your mother made, you ungrateful child! You don't appreciate everything your mother does for this family! You... I'm sorry. Oh, Scarlett, I miss your mother so much. I'm sorry.
I hope you're not angry with him for falling apart and leaving me on my own. I have learned to forgive him. I really miss you, Mom, and it's been really hard sometimes. Especially when I entered foster care. I didn't know what was happening or what was going on, and it was really unfortunate that the first family that I was put with was the Ramirez.
You must be Scarlett, you precious thing. Come on in.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ramir, Mrs. Ramir. Please call me if you need anything.
Yes, of course.
I want to go home. I want my daddy.
Scarlett, I'm sorry, but it's not safe for you to be at home anymore. That's why Mr. and Mrs. Ramir are going to be taking care of you. It's going to be great here. Thanks again.
Yes, of course. Have a nice night.
All right, Scarlett. It's time to go to bed. But it's only 7 o'clock.
Scarlett, we are in charge of you now. You do what we say. Now time to go to bed.
I was so confused as to why I was taken from Dad and put with these horrible people. It's like the Ramirez didn't even try to care for me. I was just there for show.
I told Joan we could not.
Whenever Mrs. Ramirez would have her girlfriends over, she would dress me up and smile and hug me and kiss me like a real mother would do. She thought she was the most generous person alive just by virtue of being a foster parent.
She is, isn't she?
Yes.
So precious.
When there weren't other people around, it was a whole different world. Mr. and Mrs. Ramirez just assigned me endless chores to do and barely even acknowledged my existence. I was never allowed to go outside and play with other kids. It was just more chores.
Can I go play?
Are you kidding me? You have laundry to do. Jesus. What do you want?
Still, the Ramirez were a bit of an extreme case, and I haven't encountered any parents as horrible as them, thank goodness. But I still feel like I've gone through a lot of rough times, and at times I felt like I've endured as much negativity as a person can bear. People just don't understand what it's like to be in foster care.
So Scarlett, what do your parents do?
I'm in foster care.
What did you do to get into foster care? See, Susie? You better clean your room when I tell you to. Otherwise you'll be in foster care too.
Okay, Mommy.
It's really difficult to make friends when people believe false things about you. By the time a few years had passed, I was so determined to isolate myself from everyone that I didn't have any relationships with anybody. I can barely remember any of my foster parents, actually. There are a lot of memories that are clear as day, but others I have no recollection of. There really was no order in my life, Mom. One time, I changed schools 3 times in a year. In times like that, it was really difficult to keep my grades up, so everyone around me thought I was stupid. It's hard to think well of yourself when no one else does, and it's even harder to be motivated when there's no one to support you.
We tell her she needs to study. We tell her she needs to do her homework and still... Look at her grades!
Calm down or you might wake her. Look, James, maybe she's just having trouble adjusting to the move.
She is hopeless.
Like I said, there was no order, no foundation for me to lean on, no place to call my home. I started believing that my life was a game that adults played and I had no control over. They were always pulling the ground out from beneath my feet to leave me hanging, and I could never anticipate their next move. I built up my toughest defenses inside, but honestly, I was just falling apart. If only you were there, Mom. You would have told me not to let it get to me. You would have helped me stay strong. I was too weak by myself. I needed for someone to understand what I went through and to tell me it was all right. It seemed like I was constantly filled with an angry desperation. It's a horrible feeling. And I needed someone to help lift it, so I started acting up in hopes of someone noticing what I was going through. Ah! No one noticed.
Stop! What are you doing? Get away from me! This is absolutely ridiculous. She's 14. She's absolutely unmanageable. Unmanageable. I can't deal with it anymore. I need her gone. I need a change.
Yes, can you believe it? He's so moody. Happy one minute, sad the next. What a schizo.
He doesn't have schizophrenia.
That's not what schizophrenia is! Stop!
Eventually, I just couldn't handle it anymore. So I shut down. I shut down my thoughts, my emotions, and I was completely dehumanized. I was a stone of a girl. But one family got through to me. They showed me what it was really like to live. And they understood me when everyone else failed. On my first night with the Dawsons, them being good foster parents, they created a family game night for me. And they had a family game to let us know each other a bit better. But by then I was so determined to isolate myself from all relationships that I completely rejected them. You would have been lecturing me to no end, Mom, as being so rude. But at this point, I just didn't care anymore. There wasn't any point to my life. There was no reason for me to be nice. But this time, things unfolded differently. Go away. I don't need you to talk to me.
I think we should go in there anyway.
No, she'll never open up to us if we just barge in there now. She's had loads of foster parents. We need to build your trust.
Yeah. All the same though, I feel like if we can't go now, it's just like letting her think it's okay for her to just lock herself up and not talk to us anymore.
I guess we'll go in. I'll speak first. Scarlett, we're sorry if our game offended you. Maybe you, me, and Mr. Dawson could just talk to get to know each other better?
As if you cared.
Of course we care, Scarlett. You are part of this family now. We just really want to get to know more about you.
I will never be a part of this family. I don't want to get to know you. All I want you to do is leave me alone. Please close the door on your way out.
How'd it go?
Not well. She doesn't want to talk to us right now.
Maybe I should try it.
Oh, would you? That'd be fantastic. You're much closer in age. Maybe she'll listen to you. Hey, would you mind inviting her to breakfast tomorrow with your friends?
Sure, yeah, I'll ask her.
Hi, Scarlett.
I want to be alone.
All right, I'll let you be, but first I wanted to know if you'd maybe like to join me and my friends tomorrow for breakfast. Here, I'll let you think on it. Let me know tomorrow. Bye, Scarlett. Oh, hey, are you coming?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Well, Nora, Julie.
Hey, hi.
Hey, how you doing? This is my sister Scarlett.
Hey, nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you. Hi. Hey.
Emmett inviting me to hang out with him and calling me his sister, that was something that was really special to me. When I was at the Dawsons, I wasn't treated like some outsider, but as a part of the family. With other foster parents, it'd be like I was a bomb that if you made the wrong move, I would be set off or something.
Hi there, Scarlett. I'm going for some ice cream. Would you like to come? We could have some mother-daughter time.
You're not my mother.
Well, some foster mother, foster daughter time then. Please come. I promise it'll be fun. And besides, who could turn down the world's greatest dessert?
Well, I guess I could.
I have something for you.
Oh, I'm not good at reading.
Well, you better get started on that list.
Hey, Scarlett. You know how to play an instrument?
No, I don't.
Well, let me show you. All right. So this is C.
Okay.
No. Why don't you try?
Oh, alright.
The middle finger right there, and index finger right there.
Alright.
All right. Now try. Sure. Hey, Scarlett. What's up?
I'm sorry, Mr. Dawson.
What are you sorry for? It's okay. Everybody fails a test every now and then. Scarlett, why didn't you say something? You know I own my own business, right? I do math for the financials all the time. And Mrs. Dawson's an English teacher. I mean, you got help right here in this house. We'd love to help you out.
Well, aren't you mad? Because you got a dumb foster child?
Are you? No. What? We would never feel that way about you. You're our daughter. And we care about you. And we want you to succeed. Here, what have you been struggling with?
Didn't like the ending.
It's exasperating, isn't it? I mean, Tom never should have been reintroduced. I could talk about it for hours. But more importantly, look at you. I'm not good at reading. What nonsense. I'll have to update your list.
Like that.
Hey, Scarlett, how's it going? Looks like you're still reading. That's good, that's good. Hey, I just had a bit of a crazy thought. I don't know if this is still cool, but when I was younger, my dad and I had kind of a secret handshake that we would do for like little victories or to celebrate or something, so I figured, why not have one between you and me? I bet, you know what? I bet we can make it better than what I've got going with that.
Alright.
Okay, awesome. Alright. Now, the fundamental elements of a secret handshake start with just testing things out.
Scarlett, game night.
As if I would forget.
Come on, Scarlett, Emmett, we're already starting. Here's your next one.
Hey, what did I tell you?
Action.
Hi, Scarlett. We have some good news for you. Mostly good, anyways. A family is interested in adopting you. They're named the Fendicks. Mr. Dawson and I have been to meet them, and they're very nice people. We think you're going to like them very much. We'll take you to meet them a few times before you move in.
Okay.
Just to make sure. But I'd like to tell you that we've really enjoyed having you in our family these past few months.
And thank you for accepting us. It's been a real pleasure. You're talented, you know that? I'm really glad that you got to discover that here. Look, the guitar, your grades are great now. It seems like everything you touch just bring to life.
Thank you.
We got you something to remember us by.
Thank you so much. Thank you all for being so good to me. This truly has been one of the best experiences of my life.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Great. Good to see you again.
Yeah.
Hi, nice to see you again.
Good to see you again.
Great to see you again. Scarlett?
Hello.
It's so great to finally meet you, Scarlett.
Yes, we're so excited to have you come and visit. Come inside and we'll show you around.
Come on in.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Scarlett loves music. She plays the guitar. I think it will help with transition.
I'm so glad.
La 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 la.
Hey, Scarlett. Don't look so sad.
We sure are gonna miss you. I know it's hard, but remember, this time you got the chance to meet with the Fendicks beforehand, and you've seen what great people they are. And besides, we're always gonna stay in touch, and you will always be welcome in our home.
Thank you.
We know moving again will be difficult, but remember how strong you are. Remember when you first moved here and you said you couldn't read? Well, now you've read a list of some of the world's greatest literature.
Hey, and remember that failed math test? You're on the honor roll now.
Well, it's all because of you. You've been so supportive throughout my entire time here.
Hey, remember, we can help you out. But ultimately, what happens is because of your choices and your actions. You have learned a lot, and we're proud of you.
I have something for you. It's a copy of Gone with the Wind. I just want you to remember that you're strong. Never give up. Tomorrow's always another day, right?
You're so cheesy.
It's my girl.
After the Dawsons, I finally made sense of my life. I knew that if I accepted others, they would accept me. And I'm with the Fendix now, and they've been so wonderful to me, Mom.
There'll be one lemon.
We do a lot of family activities.
You have Lorena stuff?
They always take time to listen to how my day went. The best thing is that every day they'll leave me a nice note somewhere in the house. And of course, I always look forward to the Dawson's visits.
I see a strange man.
Everyone needs people like the Dawsons and the Fendix in their lives. Because without people like them, what kind of life would they be living otherwise? I've had ups and downs in my life, but honestly, I'm pretty grateful that I was put in foster care. A lot of people don't understand what it's like to be a child and not have a place to go. They tend to brush it off and pretend the world is a perfect place, but it's not. If some people would just reach out to a child in need and say everything is going to be okay and care for them, they can really make a huge difference.
Scarlett, we're leaving for the ice rink now. Get your ice skates, let's go.
I'll be down there in a minute. Well, Mom, it's time for me to spend some time with my other mom and dad. I hope you're doing well, because I sure am.